Before Idea TV, there's been Buildiverse and Idea Linkage and other projects. And yeah, that actually gave birth to what we have right now, based on the fact that the CEO of Idea Linkage, Professor Solomon Wanka, knows that Buildiverse does not compromise quality and we don't reduce our standard. And I remember very well sometime in November when Professor Solomon Wanka called me, and we're actually standing somewhere around here, and he told me the vision he had for this place. And I told him, just trust us to get it done for you. Whatever you want, if you can think about it, we can bring it to reality. And like we always say, there's nothing impossible in construction. And that gives birth to what we have right here, an eco building. This is a fully eco, a complete eco building built with locally sourced materials. You don't have blocks here. What you have is shipping container and ions. That's all you have here, and then the boarding. And I believe this is actually unique in Nigeria, and this is actually building with locally sourced materials. These are the kind of buildings that you see those environments in Abuja, in Lagos, and other cities where the government comes to demolish. You can actually take out your building to another location and compile it together there. You understand? So that's the idea behind what we have here right now. And as the name implies, Idea TV, Idea Linkage, Idea TV. So it all began with an idea. You understand? And yeah, we were able to bring it to reality. I would still give kudos to the CEO, Professor Solomon Wanka, because you know, it's one thing to have an idea, it's another thing to give the engineer the flexibility, the room to bring it to reality. You understand? And one thing we always say is based on the fact that we don't compromise quality and we expect our clients to trust us to do the right thing for him. And yeah, we could have used blocks, we could have used normal bricks to build this truck. As a matter of fact, there's no one that will see this place that won't think. Firstly, the first thought is this is a normal building. But no, it's not a normal building. It's actually better, it's actually stronger, it's more durable, it's more eco-friendly than a normal building, than the regular buildings you see out there, buildings built with blocks, with cement. What we have here is ions and um, shipping containers. Yeah, what we have is ions and shipping containers, and look, everything is locally sourced materials. They're all locally sourced materials, and that's actually, like I said again, kudos to the CEO, Professor Solomon Wanka, who um he actually is a very innovative person. I know if you have read about him, he loves innovations, and he told us that he needs new innovation here. He needs a place where people are going to come into, and he needs a first of a kind building in this kind of in this place. And put together by my team. Like I say again, once again, kudos to my team. And when it comes to the architectural layout and design for this place, you know, we don't believe in Buildiverse. We don't believe in going for the norms. We actually want to bring things to reality. We actually want to do new things, like the painting you see here right now. We use stucco, we use glaze, we use several kind of paintings. This is a studio, and we tried as much as possible to give it a studio effect. The landscaping, the flowers you see everywhere, what you see outside, making the studio friendly for both kids, for youth, for adults. The environmental factors, the environmental landscaping, the interiors, the staircase, everything. The staircase is actually fully iron, but you wouldn't know if you were not told. Yeah, the irons, the tiles, everything. It's these are all unique things that we're able to bring together to set up and to construct this building. And also the roofing as well. What we have here is actually a high-rise roof. I wish you could actually see how it was constructed. And what you see right now is the finished product, but I wish you could actually see how it was constructed. A lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of ideas were put together to get this thing to reality. And the entirety of the roof is going to be covered with solar panels. It's going to be around 40 panels, actually, between 36 to 40 panels, or even above that, because what we actually want to run sustainable energy here. We have boreholes. We actually sank our own borehole here as well. You understand? That's going to be um, powered by as well by the solar panels, the solar inverter system as well. And yeah, I think you should actually walk around the building. You should walk around the building, go inside the building. You're going to see some unique feature. You see how we put these things together. Nature. is particular about green areas. As a matter of fact, I don't think he can live anywhere that's not where there's no green, where there are no green features, where there are no trees, where there are no flowers. I don't think he can live there. It's actually particular about that. And yeah, we also were actually particular about having a studio welcome, about having a flexible working environment. You don't just have to confine yourself to a desk, sit on a chair. You can actually come outside, have somewhere to sit around, have somewhere to catch some air. Just look at the features we have everywhere. Look at the chairs, look at the green area, look at the trees, look at the flowers. We actually did this to make this place welcoming for visitors, welcoming for kids, welcoming for youth, welcoming for strangers, welcoming for staff, welcoming for everyone. Actually, we tried as much as possible to make this place of international standard. We don't want anyone, because I believe we're going to be having international visitors here, so we want to give these people reasons to believe in Nigeria, reasons to believe that in Nigeria we can build anything of international standard with locally sourced materials, with Nigerian sourced materials. Everything we use to build this place, both inside and outside, we actually sourced here in Nigeria. We didn't import anything used in building the structure. You understand? So when you go inside, you have a chair to sit. You have a very decent environment inside. When you come outside, you have a chair to sit. You have the swings. You have the gazebo over there. A very beautiful gazebo over there. Yeah. So we have actually everything. The gazebo over there, very beautiful. Gazebo over there. It's meant for the staff, for visitors. We just want people to appreciate nature. We want people to appreciate locally built local constructions, and we want people to appreciate locally sourced materials, not just the basic building. I'll take cemented block, erect a building, plaster. No, we didn't do any of that here. So everything you see here is was built with locally sourced materials. And I should actually tell you that every facet of Buildiverse is beneficial to science and tech in Nigeria. Now, let's use this building as a point. For example, what you see here is actually high tech. The roofing, the construction, the build, everything you see here is high tech. You understand? And using this building as a point of contact, we actually finance anything tech. And we support tech, we support science, we support innovations in Nigeria. Buildiva is a very innovative company. And when it comes to the farming sector as well, their linkage in future, the relationship between Buildiverse and Ideal Linkage didn't actually start here, and it doesn't end here. We just no, this is a PPP, and this is just to prove that everything is achievable. This is proof from Ideal Linkage side that everything is achievable. And if you want to get things done, give it to private individuals. In this campus, we have a lot of abandoned buildings, abandoned projects here, and this construction was done in the space of 2 months. This construction was done in the space of 2 months, and all thanks to Professor Solomon Wanka of Ideal Linkage, the CEO of Ideal Linkage. And I know that Idea TV is actually a subsidiary of Ideal Linkage as well. And he's someone that likes getting things done. And as Buildiverse and myself as Engineer Dave, I believe in getting things done. I don't rest until I see things get done. It's actually one of my slogans is, if you can do it today, don't move it to tomorrow. Everything is achievable if you put your mind to it. If you set your mind to it, it's actually achievable. And I'm not trying to say, but this is a very clear message that you want to get things done. Like I said earlier, look for hardworking private individuals to get things done for you. Like what has been done here. This is around the best television station we have in Nigeria right now, and it was done by a private individual. And I believe the government should encourage more public-private partnerships. The government should encourage more diaspora investment in Nigeria. And this is an example of how partnership should be done. This is an example of how private sectors can come in and develop Nigeria. This structure you see here, the idea, the vision, whatever is going to be done here is going to promote Nigeria. This is actually the first in Africa. What's going on here is the first in Africa. And I believe everyone is going to see, in the short run, we're all going to see what's going to be coming out of Idea TV. This is the first in Africa, and this innovation has come to stay. So my message is, look for hardworking private individuals, look for genuine private individuals, look for private individuals with integrity, and give them jobs to do. And you're going to see Nigeria being a better place. You're going to see development in Nigeria. You're going to see, I think the old era of giving people construction jobs to do for you. You hear that it takes 10 years to construct a 10-kilometer road. It takes 5 years to construct a 3-story building for the government. No, it's wrong, actually. It's wrong. If you are giving money to get a job done, you get the job done. You understand? If you can't get the job done, look for someone else that can get the job done. Like I said, this was done in the space of 2 months. In the space of 2 months, actually. And there are other things that we are doing. We're doing that we actually believe. See, time is very expensive. And when you have time, when you have